Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And today we are making this adorable Kero Keroppi ice cream cake pops. I really love all Sanrio characters since I was a child. Hello Kitty, My Melody, Little Twin Star, you name it. And I thought it would be super cute to do cake pops inspired by them. These are super easy to do and I will show you how it's done. And before we get started, make sure you tap the subscribe button because I post new video every single week. And without further, let's get started. To start off, you are going to need some Digestive Biscuits, any brands of your choice. And then I'm just going to throw this into my food processor. And we are looking for some nice fine crumbs. If you don't have food processor, just do it manually by hand. Put the biscuits in the plastic bag and baste with a rolling pin. And then once you got those fine crumbs, toss them into your bowl and just add in the cocoa powder. Next up, we are going to heat the butter and condensed milk. Put the butter and condensed milk in a pan over a low heat. Stir constantly until the butter melted. Allow it to cool slightly. Then pour into the biscuit crumb mixture. Then add in the rum. Mix well. When it's all set and done, you are basically looking for the texture of the cookie dough. Not too wet, not too crumbly, just right. And then before you start rolling out your cake pop balls, I actually recommend you to cut down your ice cream cones so that you know what size to roll them out to. Just really careful with this or they may crack, making just a bit by bit to cut it through. Don't waste up the cone crumbs. You can throw this into the food processor, add colorful chocolate rice, and fill into the cone for a little surprise. You know, it's like a piñata. Next up, it's time to roll this up. For the head, take about 60 grams of dough here. Squeeze that together so you don't have any air pockets in your cake balls. And then roll out between your hands really lightly. You don't really want to be applying any pressure here, just enough to form it into a ball. Now double check that it's the right size for your cone. And for the eyes, take 10 grams of the dough for each eye. And roll it the same way. Note that you need to make 7 heads and 14 eyes. At this point, pop them into the fridge for about 10 minutes so they can firm up. In the meantime, I'm just gonna melt my vanilla candy melts, then add in the matcha powder, mix well. And now we can start assembling this. So I'm just gonna grab my ice cream cone, and then dip the head in a little bit of candy melts, then I'll press on my ice cream cone. And for the eyes, dip each eye into a candy melts, and stick it to the head. And then just continue cranking out the rest of this. Then pop them again into the fridge for another 10 minutes. And it's really a great way to use something to hold this while they are drying. Just an idea, I've made my own cake pop standing before started recording using sturdy cake box and just poke some holes into it. Of course you can use anything you have, just let them hang out in there. So now that our candy melts is ready to go, I'm just gonna grab my little ice cream cone cake pop and dunk it right into the candy melts. And then to get off any excess candy melts, just go ahead tap your wrist, set aside, and then do the second time dip for more smooth finish. And as you can see, this looks so cute already. I was so excited to decorate them, but before we do that, I'm just gonna dip the rest of our cake pop. Once you have them all dipped, you just want to add on the details. I'm using some fondant for this, and I'm just sticking it on with a bit of water. For this cute Kero Keroppi, I did 8 different emotions. I know it's quite a lot, but I can bear to make all his cute faces. So the first one is Shy Kero Keroppi. The second is excited. Third one is scary. So cute. Fourth one is enjoy. Fifth one is in love. Sixth one is jealous. Seventh one is shock. And the last style is Kero Keroppi. And that's it. Alright guys, our Kero Keroppi cake pops are finished now. I love these so much. These are so adorable. I also didn't want to eat them because they are so cute. But also chocolate from truffles are so tasty. And if you like this video, make sure that you tap that subscribe button because I post new video every week. And you can also follow me on social media and Bemom Kitchen. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much and I'll see you all back here very soon. Bye guys!